The waitress almost refused to serve him. He looked like just another homeless man soaked in rain sitting outside the hotel, with trembling hands and tired eyes. But what happened next changed her life forever. It was a cold, rainy evening in New York City. People rushed past the luxury hotel, trying to escape the storm. Inside the hotel, everything was warm, bright, and perfect. Outside on the sidewalk sat an old man. His clothes were worn out, his shoes were broken, and his beard was messy. He looked weak but calm, almost like he had accepted everything life had given him. No one stopped. No one cared. Cars passed, people walked by, and the city moved on. Then a young woman named Emma walked toward the hotel. She worked in a corporate office nearby. Her life was busy, structured, and focused on success. But her heart was still soft. As she reached the entrance, she noticed the old man. She stopped. For a moment she hesitated. Then she walked toward him. "Are you okay?" she asked gently. The old man looked up and gave a small smile. "I am fine," he said quietly. "I just have not eaten today." Emma looked at him closely. There was something different in his eyes. Not desperation, not anger, just calmness. "Wait here," she said. She walked inside the hotel restaurant. The place was elegant. Soft music played in the background. People sat at tables enjoying expensive meals. A waiter approached her. "Can I help you, ma'am?" he asked politely. "Yes," she said. "I want to order a meal to go." The waiter nodded, but before he could move, he looked toward the glass door and saw the old man outside. His expression changed slightly. "Not allowed inside," he said. Emma replied calmly, "He is not coming inside. I am just buying him food." The waiter hesitated, then said quietly, "People like him come here all the time. They lie. They create stories. You should not waste your money." Emma looked straight at him. "Maybe he is lying," she said. "But what if he is not?" The waiter had no answer. After a few seconds, he nodded and went to prepare the food. While waiting, Emma looked around. Everyone was comfortable. Everyone was safe. But outside, someone was hungry. A few minutes later, the waiter returned with a packed meal. As he handed it to her, he said something unexpected. "Wait." He went back and added a bottle of water and a piece of bread. "This is from me," he said quietly. Emma smiled. "Thank you." She walked back outside. The rain was still falling. The old man was still there. She handed him the food. He took it slowly. Before opening it, he looked at Emma. "You do not know what you just did," he said. Emma smiled softly. "It is just food." "No," he said, "it is not just food. It is respect. It is kindness. It is hope." Emma felt something in her heart, something deep. "Take care," she said, and walked away. She did not know that someone inside the hotel had been watching everything. The waiter, and someone else. The next morning, Emma went to work like any normal day. She had meetings, emails, and deadlines. Everything felt routine. Then suddenly, she got a message. "You are requested in the executive meeting room." Her heart started beating faster. Why would they call me there, she thought. Did I do something wrong? She walked toward the room, took a deep breath, and opened the door. What she saw froze her. Sitting at the head of the table was the same old man, but he was not wearing torn clothes anymore. He was dressed in a perfectly tailored suit, clean, confident, and powerful. The room was silent. Senior executives sat around him with respect. Emma could not believe it. "Is this real?" she whispered. The man smiled. "Please come in, Emma." She slowly walked in and sat down. "I think you are confused," he said. Emma nodded. "Very." The man leaned forward. "My name is James Carter. I am the owner of this company." Emma felt like the ground disappeared beneath her feet. "What?" James continued calmly. "For the past week, I have been testing something. I wanted to see if kindness still exists without cameras, without reward, without recognition. So I went outside, as someone invisible, someone ignored, someone forgotten." Emma could not speak. "I met many people," he said, "hundreds, but no one stopped, No one cared, until you. Tears filled Emma's eyes. I just wanted to help, she said. James smiled. That is exactly why you are here. Then he said something that shocked everyone. But the story does not end here. Emma looked at him confused. There is more, he said. He pressed a button and the door opened. Walked in. Emma recognized him immediately. This is Daniel James, said. He also chose kindness. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to. Daniel looked nervous, but proud. James stood up. From today, things will change. He looked at Emma. You are no longer just an employee. You are now the head of human values in this company. The room went silent. Emma could not believe it. And he turned to Daniel. You will manage our new outreach program. We are opening shelters, food programs, and support systems for people in need. Daniel's eyes filled with emotion. This company will not only make profit, James said. It will make impact. Months passed. Everything changed. Emma led projects that helped hundreds of homeless people find food, shelter, and jobs. Daniel worked day and night, making sure no one was turned away. The hotel became part of the mission. Meals were shared. People were welcomed. Respect became policy. One evening, Emma stood outside the same hotel. The rain had stopped. The streets were calm. She looked at the place where she first saw James. But this time, no one was sitting there. No one was hungry. No one was invisible. Daniel came and stood beside her. Funny how one moment can change everything, he said. Emma smiled. It was never just a moment. It was a choice. She looked at the sky. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness creates the biggest wave of change. Daniel nodded. And sometimes, he said, the person you help is the one who changes your life. Emma took a deep breath. The city was the same, but the world felt different. Because one simple act of kindness had started something powerful. Something real. Something unstoppable. And the truth is simple. People may not be watching, but life always is.